Hey there, guys! Davi 90 RTCV here.
There, I made the intro. Am I a pro now?
And with this video, I can show everyone, once again, that when I make a promise, I keep it. The poll I made toward the end of 2025, in which I asked you to vote for the first guitar to explore in this 2026, was won big time by the Cort X200. And so, here I am, bringing it to you. And I think that it might be time to get to work on a video in which I'll tell you my whole experience with this brand so far. But in the meantime, let us focus on today's guitar because trust me, we have a lot to see. Before we begin, just a couple of moments for the rules. As I usually do, I changed the strings, put fresh hybrid slinky on it, and tuned it to E standard. We will go through all 5 positions using the distortion, both for rhythm and leads. There is no full demo mix this time. In fact, it's all just one amp sim and a noise gate. You should know, guys, that for me, when it's time to explore guitars, the real must is a good raw sound. Enough for the talking. Therefore, let's get to action. Unlike the Cort G250 we saw a few months ago, this one would be a fantastic choice if you want a guitar to play some heavy metal with. Yeah, I mean, getting a good raw sound took me very little time. And just in case you didn't know it, I use cheap guitars and also cheap amp sims, so you can believe me if I tell you that there's some potential here. The fretwork was very well done, no spiky frets anywhere, and when you do some bendings, you will not hear that scratchy sounds over the frets, which in my opinion is rather annoying. The guitar wasn't buzzing anywhere, I left the truss rod untouched, and I personally set the tremolo bridge this way. By setting it, let's say, in line with the fretboard, allowed me to use the whammy bar both up and down. If you have paid attention during the playthroughs, I've used it a lot this time, but let's get to the point and quick. If you won't use the whammy bar, you won't have any tuning issues. If you use the whammy bar lightly, like I did toward the end of the clean part, still no tuning issues. If, however, you will go like I did toward the end of every sequence of the distorted section, well, you'll just need to retune there. Not all of them, but some strings were a bit off after using the whammy bar so heavily, but this time I have to admit that perhaps I overdid there. Yeah, I mean, at the end is a regular tremolo bridge, not a Floyd Rose.
Grazie a Dio.
I've said that many times, I am not a big fan of tremolo bridges in general, but I have to say that this time it was a good experience. Yes, because we have a good cheap guitar equipped with a good tremolo bridge. Turning the page now, it's time to talk about neck and playability. I enjoyed playing this guitar, even though I have to admit that I haven't felt that much difference, just considering all the other models I tried before. Except for the G250. That one was actually a fantastic surprise. But guys, now we have come to the part of the guitar that actually puts me off. Yes, because the part that I don't like about this guitar is the neck. I'm not referring to the material they've used, which in this case is hard maple. In fact, that one is super fine, flows fantastically, and nothing to complain about that. But guys, they have made it thick this time. While I was recording a clean track in which, as you've seen, I've used chords practically everywhere, I had to take some breaks because it was getting really tiring for my hands. But you know what? I won't let that stop me because I have some projects for this guitar. And with projects, I mean guitars face off. The dream would be to make one between the Cort X200 and the Cort X100. Problem is, I don't have the Cort X100 with me, and if I have to tell you the truth, guys, I would like to avoid buying one single guitar for the sake of one single video. By the way, I'll see what I can do, and trust me guys, I'll do my best to bring this home. And this is all for this Monday, guys. I hope you have gotten to this point without skipping any chapter. And if you want to reward me for today's content, here's the list. If this is your first time here, just one single like will be more than enough. I hope to see you all next Monday because there's a new Guitar Face Off on the way. But in the meantime, never forget, until the next time, it's right until it's tight.